In this lesson, you will see how a supplier receives and accepts an invitation from your organization and registers as a supplier in your branded portal. When a supplier is invited to your network, they receive a system-generated email asking them to register. This email can include information about your organization, instructions for registering, and a link to the branded portal to complete the registration process. They simply click Register Now to begin the registration process. A welcome message appears with information describing what the supplier will need to complete registration. At the bottom is a button to continue with registration. The first page asks for basic information, including the name, title, phone, and email. The supplier will be asked to create a password and set up a security question, then create their account. The next page features a registration wizard on the left side of the screen. The sections a supplier needs to complete may vary based on several factors, but these are the typical pages they will encounter. All required fields on each of the pages in the wizard will be marked with an asterisk. Gray check marks indicate sections are incomplete. Once completed, the gray check mark will turn green. After verifying the legal company name, the supplier clicks Next to begin providing the information. The Company Overview section includes any required information or additional information regarding the supplier company, such as business name, country of origin, legal structure, and tax ID. There may also be additional customized questions that have been added to collect specific information about the company. In the Business Details section, the supplier is asked for information such as the year they were established, number of employees, revenue, or other background information. They'll be asked to define where they do business. For each category in the Sales Territories section, they may click Edit and select states or provinces or countries where they operate. The supplier will also be asked for their NAICS code, or North American Industry Classification System, which categorizes the kind of business they are. After they click Edit by the NAICS code field, the NAICS codes pop-up will appear, and the suppliers can search for a keyword or description to find appropriate classifications. When these codes are added to the profile, the supplier is now searchable by their NAICS codes. Commodity codes describe the goods and services the supplier can offer. These work the same way as NAICS codes, using the commodity code system your organization uses for purchasing processes. Suppliers can enter one or more addresses to help make sure buyers contact the correct person or location when doing business together. They'll be asked to label the new address and specify what type of business is handled at this location. The first screen provides fields for all the typical address information, like city, state, street, and more. The next screen allows for a specific contact to be connected with that address, typically a sales contact. The Locations section can help a supplier organize the contacts and addresses for their company. Specific contacts for the supplier can also be set up independently using the Contacts section of the registration wizard. When the supplier sets up the addresses and the contacts themselves, it helps to make sure the correct person or location is contacted for specific business interactions. In the Diversity section, the supplier can indicate if they qualify as a diverse supplier. If so, they click Add Diversity Classification to see a drop-down of diversity classifications your organization recognizes, such as veteran-owned, women-owned, minority-owned, or small business enterprise. They may also be asked to enter more information about their qualification or upload a certificate. If your organization also uses Total Supply Manager along with Sourcing Director, some suppliers may also be asked for more information, such as insurance, payment information, tax information, or anything else that's important to your organization. At the end of the registration profile, the supplier will be asked to certify that the information is true and accurate. If they have not completed all of the required information in the registration profile, an error message will appear and tell them what they're missing. If there are no error messages, the preparer identifies themselves, certifies that the information is true and accurate, and submits the registration. After that, they'll see a confirmation page stating that their registration profile has been submitted. This concludes the lesson demonstrating how suppliers register as a network supplier in your branded portal after accepting your invitation. Thank you for watching.